Now, the Bible is essentially an urban book. Oftentimes, that doesn't quite jive with the stereotype that there is of Christians. People oftentimes have the rural stereotype of Christians. And, they would say, hey, Christians, you think about it, buns in the hair, denim dress, looking like the Amish, guns with gun racks on the back of your truck, NASCAR watchers, Twinkie eaters, storehouses of bullets waiting for Armageddon. Got the idea, right? If the stereotype was shown as a picture, it might look like this guy. This redneck guy. Incidentally, you guys know how you can tell if you're in a redneck motel? You call the front desk and you say to the person at the front desk, hey, I got a leak in my sink. It's a redneck motel if he says, go ahead. Some of you guys will get that later. It's the medication. I'm telling you, it's the medication. It's messing me up. Jesus said that the church is supposed to be a city on a hill, and the narrative of the Bible takes us from a garden to a city where all things are right, a city where God rules and God is in charge. And much of the purpose of the Bible is talking about how God is going about populating his city, how he's redeeming lives and drawing people back to himself. In Paul's day, he decided that he would reach the cities as his missionary strategy. So he hopped from city to city to city throughout the Mediterranean basin. And by the year 300 AD, half of all of the people in cities were Christian. But 90% of the people in the rural areas were still pagan. Christianity has spread through the cities. And there's one city that's like the city of cities in the Bible. It's been mentioned more than 1,000 times. It's the prototypical city that's known as the eternal city. It's the city of Jerusalem. Yeah, city of Jerusalem. Some call it the city of David. Some call it Zion. But it's Jerusalem. And it symbolizes far more than just being a place where people gather with diversity and high population density. It symbolizes a place where God's name would dwell, where God's people would gather, where God's truth would be known. Nehemiah's vision of rebuilding a wall was not so much about a wall as it was about a city, and not so much about a city as it was reestablishing a context for God to demonstrate his power and fulfill his promises to all nations. The city has been very important.